I got some more Kickstarter tarot mail. So here we are. This is the unboxing of my second deck I got off of Kickstarter recently. I ordered 3 at the same time, and the first one that arrived, I expected it to be the first one because that was mostly done. This one is from Jessi Huntenburg. Sorry, Jessi, if I slaughtered your name. Yes, Huntenburg. And it is Garden Genius Tarot. So let's take a look. And then my third one, I'm not going to get until like December, January-ish. So that's, you just have to pay attention. Wow, look how cute this is. I can already tell this is super cute, the way it's packed. You just need to pay attention to what they tell you, where the deck is, in the creation process and all of that, because on Kickstarter, you know, you're helping people create their dreams, and that's what I love about it. I love small creators, people like Jessi here. Certificate of authenticity, that's a nice touch. I don't think I have anything that's like that. I do have some decks that are numbered, but this is really nice. 112 of 1,000. And we have a book. I'm excited about this book. If you don't know about Jessi Huntenburg, she has a YouTube channel, and I've found her before. I knew she was making a deck, and I just really love the way that she reads. So, you know, on a lot of decks, it's not a make it or break it for me if there's a book involved. I think it's a nice touch, but I really am interested in reading this one and looking at her thoughts on different cards, because that's what I love about tarot, is the different perspectives that people have on the cards, like what they mean to them. And obviously if somebody creates a deck, this is almost too pretty to open. This is like a gift. If somebody creates a deck, I feel like they have a pretty strong perspective on tarot. So first impressions here. If you are somebody, so there is an old wives' tale or a superstition about tarot, like you're not supposed to buy your first tarot deck. If you believe in that, and you don't have a tarot deck, but you really are waiting for somebody to buy you a tarot deck or gift you a tarot deck, you're supposed to be gifted a tarot deck. We'll just put it that. Get this one. It's already wrapped like a gift that I don't want to open because it looks so pretty. She said that she did this on her last update. She and her husband and the kiddo were involved in wrapping this, and I think they did a really great job. The deck I got before this was sent from like a center. He paid people to wrap, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just, you know, mad respect here for Jessi. So it's in an actual nice box like this. Genius Garden Tarot, 78 cards, created by Jessi Huntenburg. And let's get that new deck here. Ooh, Truth Awaits the Brave. That's nice. I really like the box. Very nice quality. It smells really good. You know, like that new deck smell. So we have the really pretty edges here, and let's take a look at the cards. So with hers, I don't think she was done with all of the cards when she put it up on Kickstarter. I think she still had to paint and create them. So honestly, I'm pretty impressed because she, you know, kept her timeline. I believe this was a new, you know, she's never created a Kickstarter deck before. And I'm gonna move my candle back. We don't need new cards getting burned here. So with a brand new creator, like I've heard horror stories of people supporting things on Kickstarter with them not getting what they thought they were, or the timeline gets crazy. But I have to say, I'm really impressed with how, you know, customer service wise, Jessi always kept you in the loop of what was going on and what she was creating. Can't say that I read all of her emails, sorry. But I was just like, oh, okay, it's in the works. It's continuing to go. If I had any questions, I could always go back to that. That's really pretty. I like the chariot here. So I haven't really been commenting on the cards. You know, is this a self-portrait of strength? Because does she have a picture of herself? That might be a self-portrait there. Anyway, so I just have to say, like, I'm very impressed with that. If you're interested in this deck, which I think is very beautiful, I really like all the cards so far. If you're really interested, I will link her deck below. And what I'm noticing so far is very feminine. A lot of very feminine energies, which is great. I think there's a lot of, I think feminine decks do really well. But not like overly, like it's not like some of these where there's flowers on every card. So we'll have to get to some of the other cards, and I'm talking about like the kings and the knights, and see how those are. I really like the card quality. And I will have to say that Jessi did post a couple times about shuffling and doing easy shuffles with the deck. So, you know, to keep the integrity intact. Honestly, my oldest deck is like, gosh, I got it as a teenager, so I don't even want to say how old it is. It's decades old, and it doesn't have a lot of wear on it, so I don't feel like I'm somebody who really shuffles very hard anyway. So now we're into the wands here, but I know that she is concerned because, you know, it's her lovely creation, so you don't want to see a bunch of creased cards out there. Five of Wands. Seven of Wands at the, nope. So it is very, it's not like I want to say basic, but it's not like basic. It's just like a very beautiful, streamlined kind of cards. So I am very appreciative of them so far. So Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. It's interesting that we have the hand here on the Page of Wands, where so it kind of mimics that Ace of Wands. And the Knight, the Queen, and the King. And then we get here into the Cups. Three of Cups. This is an interesting Four of Cups where she's actually like putting her hand up like, nope. A lot of times this figure doesn't even see the cup coming in, but you know, so that's an interesting interpretation here. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. I know she did an unboxing. I believe she did an unboxing. I think I saw it in my alerts, and I did not watch it because I wanted my own first impressions of it. That's really pretty. Like the hands are an element that she uses over again. Page of Cups. It's an interesting Knight of Cups. You know, we think about the knights as movement, but in this position, not necessarily. However, when we're talking about movement in emotions, which is what the cups are, like when somebody says that they're moved, it's like moved emotionally or maybe moved in their mindset. Queen and King. So we are getting some masculine figures in here. I didn't know if it was one of those decks that didn't have them, but a lot more like represented in like hands, and a lot more female figures, which is, again, I'm just, no, it's not a criticism at all. It's just an interesting how the deck is. I love this, the Two of Swords with the third eye open, like the eyes closed and the third eye open. I love that. The swords. I saw somebody have a poll yesterday about like, what's the card you dislike the most in tarot? And it was they only gave options for swords cards. Like, yeah. Which is our mental well-being, our mental state. That's interesting. The Five of Swords, Six of Swords here. Movement on the boat. I love the... She had another, it was the Chariot that had another boat like that on there, which Chariot is normally not a boat, but I like the way that, you know, this is very, it seems like a very earthy, very grounded deck, which I like that. So I don't have anything. Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. Oh, Ten of Swords. Yeah, see, that might be why. If you just watched all those, that might be why people, you can see the imagery here, people find swords difficult. However, like once we get to like the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, like once you master your own mind, I think is the lesson in the swords. Like that's a major accomplishment. Nice. Queen of Swords. I like this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is probably one of my favorite cards. And then we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So getting into our pentacles here. Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. That's nice. People working together, but outside. Four of Pentacles. I like the hands reaching for each other. Kind of reminds me of the meme though, where it's like somebody's drowning. This hand is actually going to help this person. However, like there's that meme where somebody is drowning and they reach up their hand and then they give him a high five and a wave goodbye. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, that's cute. I like that Eight of Pentacles with the tree. Nine of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards. Very pretty. 10 of Pentacles. That's cute. I like it. This 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles usually is kind of like through the eyes of like an older person, but this is kind of like the eyes, you know, showing us through the eyes of a younger person, teaching them like the value of money, investment, work ethic, that kind of thing. Page. Ooh, look at our knight here. Knight of Pentacles. I can see that. I like the Knight of Pentacles. It's one of those cards that's about like, you know, just doing it, getting up and doing the same thing over and over again. So that makes sense, pushing that boulder back up the hill. Very pretty Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. So that is the Genius Garden Tarot. I very much like it and enjoy it. I think the backs are very pretty. I love that she created this herself. That's how you're supposed to fold them in. So I'm going to respect Jessi's wishes and fold my sleeve here. And then that might take a couple more, when you shuffle like that, it might take a couple more shuffles to really get things mixed up. But the way that I like to pull cards anyway is to go like this. So, and it's a nice size. They feel nice on my hands. They're not overly huge. I think this is probably the size that I like, the size that I gravitate towards. If you watched the other video, like that deck was a little small, but this is like the perfect size. So yeah, I think Jessi did a really great job. And again, if you're interested in her deck or anything, I think she also has readings on her site. I've never gotten a personal reading from her, but I check out her channel because I really love her energy and how she, reads and how she interprets the cards. So I bet those would be amazing readings. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.